Good morning, dear students. So today I am going to discuss about recoverability of a schedule. See this schedule. Here we have two transactions, transaction T1 and transaction T2. Both are operating on the same data item A. And this schedule is in the serial order. So what we have learned, that if a schedule is in serial order, it must be consistent. But if we see this schedule carefully, then we'll get to know that this is inconsistent. Why this is inconsistent? Because here T2 transaction is dependent on T1, whereas T2 has committed first and then T1 has committed. So if I take A is equal to 100 and then A update, transaction T1 updates, it becomes 200, and then transaction T2 updates, then it becomes 150. After that T2 commits, so this value 150 will be stored in database. What happens? Suppose that time after committing T2, system gets failed. Then transaction T1 has to roll back all operations, and then the value of A becomes 100. But we have 150 value which is stored in the database. So in that way we will have inconsistency, because in one hand T1 is showing 100 whereas T2 is showing 150. So why this kind of problem is arising? Although we have this schedule, serial schedule. So look this problem carefully. Here we have dirty read. Why this is dirty read? Because transaction T2 is reading a value from buffer which was not committed by T1, and T1 is dependent on T2, whereas T1 is committing first then T2. That is why this problem is arising. So what could be the solution? There could be two solutions. First solution would be the transaction T2 should be independent from T1, and another solution could be transaction T2 should commit later after T1 has committed. So if you make it T1 commits first and then T2, then it would be recoverable. Means if system gets failed at any point of time, you can recover these values and those values will be consistent. So in today's class we have seen that even if a schedule is serial, we cannot guarantee of consistency. So with the help of recoverability, we guarantee that system is consistent. So with this I would like to stop here. Okay, thank you.